I'm Miss Shine Light 7. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading. Raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out. So please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective reading. It won't resonate with every single one of you. And if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with. Before you go, make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. It helps the algorithm of the YouTube. Hey, 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 hey. How y'all guys doing today? Hey, Save Woman. How you guys doing this morning? It's Black Friday this morning. Y'all not out getting those deals? Me either. I overslept. I was too full from yesterday. So I didn't get up when I was supposed to get up. When I woke up, it was 9:09. I don't know what that resonates with anybody in this message, but 9:09. So I'm gonna say that's a 10. At the end of the day, it's 18, but it's still 9. So 999. That's telling me you at an end of a cycle. U-turn is here, and my doll with the cord going in her back. Right. This is Barbie. That this was walking Barbie back in. I think this was Barbie, video Barbie, where you put the thing in her back and she would move and dance, right? So when you was with a person, place, or a thing, right? They were controlling you by what they would so called the key in your back, right? Well, in this case, you're gonna have the plug in your back, right? So when you disconnected this plug, when they disconnected this power, they could have discarded you, devalued you, started cheating on you. But it was something before that, right? There was something before that. So this is like the U-turn is like now, like they want to turn around. But the key is the cause and effect of something that they did with the key in their back. While they had the key in your back, and now that the key is down, now that the plug is no longer in your back, I'm kind of getting that scenario like, remember the good guy doll before he turned into the Chucky doll? Remember he was a good guy doll, right? She brought the doll home. Like, the doll was doing stuff without batteries and stuff in it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, see, why you had the key in your back, or why you had the plug in your back, you were charging. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? At some point you was charging, in this case, so to speak. Right? So you can now operate without the plug, right? Now you, so to speak, can operate without the plug, right? Because now you've charged enough, right? And see, this is what they wasn't ready for going forward. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get the past. I'm gonna get this part here, but this is present and future, right? I'm gonna spin the wheel too. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. If you have not donated to the channel, donations are in the description below. If you're interested in our holiday wish list, that will be posted as well on our community board posting. You'll find that there as well. So check out our community. Stay posted for our community posts. We will be putting our holidays festive, messages up, letting you know what's coming out and what's up and coming for the month of December. I have been slacking, but I haven't been nonetheless not coming with the messages first thing in the morning. Something has catapulted me into this mood of where I need to bring. Check these ethers out. Check these streets out. Check to see where the energy may be going, right? And there's a lot more I get to connect with you guys as well, especially when, we got those ups and downs in our life, right? I'm glad to be back in my humble abode today, but I don't know for how long. We might find myself in another place tomorrow, the next day, and such. But for the most part, we are home. You know what I mean? Giving thanks, after this Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? It was, bittersweet. I didn't get to, speak to many people, but just immediate family. But, you know, it was bittersweet. I'm just waiting for the wheel to stop. That's all I'm waiting on, y'all. I know I'm just sitting here rambling, but I was just waiting for the wheel to stop. I never and no. Well, it's actually a split today. There is no it's neutral ground today. Nothing is in the way right now. No, nothing, no obstacle right now. Don't turn around if you want to see my heart break. Like that's the heart song I just heard just now. I don't know. You don't want to see your heart break. Don't turn around to this fool. This person didn't think you could do it without him. This person treated you the worst at the end because they had somebody else. They had somebody else. Reconciliation. Now they're looking at you. What does that say? Diamond, iron. This is Pluto. Underworld, death, rebirth. How we transform. Brown might be the color. Maroon might be the color. The gonads might be some relatives to somebody. The cells and the reproductive organs. Atomic power is in line right now. And bloodstones and topaz are significant in this energy. Something about quadruplets. Also cardinal signs. Something about the spoon. Something about Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. These are mutable energies. Generally speaking, the mutable ones will be Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, and Sag. Some of these other signs are fixed in this energy as well. Green flag yourself, being an active listener. Somebody might need to listen more in a situation or a circumstance, and also not hearing something, not saying something as it is listening to. Who destroyed the relationship? The third party. Who entertains the third party while they are in a relationship? Your person. That's what they said. Mind games with you. He played hard to get. He's playing hard to get. He's playing hard to get. And that hard to get got him shut up. Trying to play it like you was not shit to lose. Neptune, that sea energy, that sea nymph is out here. Energy, mysterious, how we inspire. Gray might be significant here, and black. Dull gray might be a significant color. This is also giving me that 50 shades of gray because this person is operating out of their dark night of the soul. So that grayish areas, those grayish areas that you guys fell upon when you guys were in your relationship, and there was like a lot of gray areas, that gray scale, like where you couldn't get no clarity, or you became confused, or the relationship became complex. Right. That's why this C nymph was in there niffing around. See, remember, the C nymph was, she cut a person up in pieces, and he went into the sea and turned, and that's where they became that sea foam, and then that sea dragon became the, creature that she had created, the sea nymph, right? I ain't even got that deck out here today, but that's also another deck that will produce that will show Neptune's sea nymph. That's what that is. This is also a neurotic energy under this Neptune energy. This is uncertainty. You really wasn't real certain about the person and where the direction of the relationship was going with Neptune in the situation. They always kept your nervous system nervous, and anxiety and panic attacks, or that made you panic about things, or maybe you felt like the relationship, every argument felt like the relationship was ending, like kind of shit like that. Emergent of hidden powers. And this was a process. They did this over time. That's what they talking about. They did the shit over time. Especially when who destroyed the relationship. That's that. Who destroyed the relationship? They said the third party. And how did the third party, who entertains another person while you're in a relationship? That's what the card says. Your person. Now they want to turn around. I see now. Now they want to come around because they see. Now that when they had the cord in your back, right? They forgot that you was charging, right? You was a charging station. They used you as energy. Or now that they took the energy from you, they think that you're not still able to be charged somewhere else if that's the case. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yesterday we had the dumbest doing things the dumbest way, but they're still doing things the dumbest way. You know, they don't think that just because, all right, say you did need a bag, say you needed to be charged to operate, right? So you don't think nobody else could plug you in somewhere? Like, listen, I'm about to die. My battery about to die. I'm chargeable, right? I run by solar. I run by energy, right? Do you think you could charge me up again? You think somebody would charge you up if you couldn't charge yourself? Hmm. Let them pursue you. Want won't want to lose the chance you lose interest on. So they didn't want. See, this is why I say now they want to turn around. Don't turn around if you want to see my heart break. And see another thing, when you walked away, 11:11 on the timer, if and when you walked away, they wanted you to pursue them. That's why they had already had another person, 11:22. They had already had another person, 2022. They had already had another person because the third party came into the energy speaking about who does that. Who does that to a person that, that you consider not losing a chance with. Somebody that loves you unconditionally. They wouldn't want to do anything to jeopardize the love and affection, the things you bring to the relationship for something that's unknown that I haven't even put here yet. We don't even know who the third party is, or we just know they exist. We also know they exist through the seeding. We also knew that you needed to be an active listener because they wasn't telling you nothing. You know what I mean? I told you when we came into energy, there's a reason why I said there may be no nothing to listen to. No, nothing to listen to because there may not be nothing to hear because they may not be saying nothing. There may be no contact. There may be separation. There may be distance. There may be something in the way. The reason why you can't hear them say anything. There may be no calls. They may be blocked. There may be text messages that's being unread or unnoticed. But at the same time, they've been energetically blocked by the spirit because of what they've done. Okay, I say when spirit interjects into our life through our matrix, you know what I mean? Stuff that's in our head, things that helps us, that keeps us spiraling down in our head mentally. Mm-hmm. And we gotta actively listen for that. See that? We see that right there? See that? To penetrate to the bottom to a situation. So we gotta actually actively listen. See her ears right there? And you see her eyes right there, right? And you see this unknown, so what we call projected energy, right? Energy projecting down into this matrix, right? Of whatever this spiraling out of control staircase of situationship is, right? Let them pursue you, right? So now that means when we gonna let them pursue us, right? That means that they should have been coming back up this spiral, right? That means, so these would be the steps to our elevation, right? So here we are in the matrix of this eye of our source, right? That's that invisible projection of energy, right? Pouring into the bottom of whatever may be rock bottom, may it be in whatever the situation, maybe y'all relationship is struggling, whatever the situation is, maybe you on the brinks of losing your place, your job, your car, your house, your everything, right? This is where we about to dive in. This is where our matrix starts. This is where our energy and our source has to come in. And we got to be able to redirect ourselves, right? No matter how high or long or how difficult this staircase takes us to get back up it, right? Step by step, one day at a time, right? Back up to this matrix, through the matrix, so that we could be whole, right? That's what our ultimate goal is, to be whole, or the person to actually acknowledge, their wrongdoings. But sometimes they go so far into low vibrational energy that they can't come out of that spiral. And then that becomes those lessons and blessings. You know what I mean? Where divine will step in and say, okay, well, if this person rejected you under your blessing, then you know what? Since they rejected you, I'm gonna give you what we call interjected good karma for what they did do to you. The disrespect. I'm talking about the abuse for no reason. Abuse. This is a Celtic energy. I'm gonna have to do 9 cards on just one energy if this is Celtic cross. Because that's a whole path. That's their divine path right there. That they opted out of when a Celtic cross comes in. Now I'm gonna pull a couple cards, but it won't be 9. It may be 9 or more, but we got to get to the bottom, or the person has to get to their own root cause of why they chose to walk away to a third party. Was that more entertaining? Was it more easier? Was it you know what I mean? They didn't want to take the struggle, or you know what I mean? They just hated your guts that much and they just had to get away. You know what I mean? Then why turn around now then? If that was the person, if you hated that person, they was a crazy person, that person was your crazy ex, then why would you want to turn around to somebody that was that deceptive to you? Right? Why? Because you never was deceptive to them. You were everything that they needed, wanted, and desired, right? But guess what? This matrix, and I'll go back to that small point right there, the lowest point in this staircase. That's where they were. They were so low in their vibrations that they couldn't even pick themselves up to even verbalize to you how they were feeling about you. Instead of doing that, they chose to just go to another person and project something to them and project that they didn't want you back to you. Kind of that shift of blame, shift of energy, and they kind of did it in a coy way. They kind of did it in a cruel way, but that was only to test you because they thought you would never have the energy to charge up enough, to get enough strength to pull yourself back to the full energy of full power after they had devalued you, after they had discarded you, after they left you with no power, right? But now they're in the reverse, in the present. Now they want to let them pursue you. Now let them try to pursue you now and see what the answer going to be. Because the healed you is a beast they don't want to mess with. I'm telling you now, the beast that you turn into now, under who destroyed the relationship. Now the person that destroyed the relationship, that was playing hard he's playing hard to get. Right. Now that's the same one that's in Pluto energy of the underworld, of obsessions, of regenerations, of sensualities, of sexuality. They don't even know who the hell they is and what they want to be. Now, listen, man. These gonads of theirs, they got some big balls in this energy with the gonads. That's what the inner spirit just said, kidnaps a girl for observation experiment. And this is also a true crime. Somebody might get kidnapped for observation, see how she do, how she act, how they perform, and then let her go. Feels insecure and inadequate as a boy in a relationship years past. Now I know he's okay to be humored, taught love, protected, being cared for. It does not make you less of a man. But what does make you less of a man is having these insecurities, shifting the blame to another person instead of identifying why you have these insecurities. Because they only make the relationship worse, because that's going to make you devalue the person that you with, especially if you got insecurities of fears and cheating, or you a cheater and you have fears that another person going to cheat on you. So you cheat first just to keep, you know what I mean, from being cheated on. It's not going to hurt no less to find out. See, women can cheat on you every night of the week, right? So see, the difference is we ain't messy and we ain't got to let everybody know our business if we cheating. See, the difference was the person that you were with, see, they wanted you to know that they was cheating on him. They wanted you to get jealous. They wanted you to chase behind them. They wanted you to get recognition from you so that they could flaunt whoever this other person was in your face. But see, The thing about you was you were so strategic about your moves. You were so strategic about your moves because we was conserving energy. See, if we was conserving energy and we was fighting fire with fire, we would have never won the war. You know what I mean? We had to stop, evaluate where we were on this staircase with this person. Maybe you would have been halfway up the steps or all the way down that rock bottom with them. But wherever we were, we had to either transmute some pain into power or use our enemies as our stepping stool to climb these damn steps. No matter what they did to us, may they dragged you all the way back down them numerous of times. But regardless to the fact, you still had to get out. You had to reach the top of this spiral case in order for you to succeed on, move on, elevate. Because this, regardless to how it looks, maybe going off the page, because when it came out, it's the energy's coming from an unknown source, from to a bottom source. So even when you elevate to the top, that's to an unknown source. Your 5D, your silence will be your wisdom here in this energy. Like you being quiet, you standing on business, you standing in your power, because that's what's here. When you cut this energetic cord with this person, or you cut this tie with them, they didn't want you to do that. They covered their head up. They put their hands up in shame. They was fearing you breaking free. So letting them pursue you now and letting you turn around and go back, or even letting them turn around and come back after you stood up admirable, where you got a standing ovation for somebody to try to play in your damn face under awakening. Spirit won't let that happen. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Spirit won't let that happen, because that's why they feeling insecure. That's why they went into a boy energy. The various lowest immature energy they could go in, a boy. If they a man and they turn into a boy, I'm a boy, Damon. No, and that's also the song by Beyonce. If I were a boy. That song. I ain't gonna sing it for you, but that song by Hey Say Woman. How you doing? Hey Sunshine. Good morning. Good morning. Right? That song by Beyonce, If I Were a Boy. And she's singing about she would go out and cheat all night, like I would do all of the things that a boy would do. Cheat, be immature, cheat on my girlfriend, not be adequate for a relationship, and have insecurities that would keep our relationship teeter-tottering back and forth. That's what a boy would do. If I were a boy. Right. Play that song and you'll hear what I'm talking about. Scorpio, Sag, turn them off. You turn them off by turning your back. You turned them off. But you also turned them back on too. But see, you was turning them off when they was trying to get with another woman. Now you turn them back on because they want to pursue you. Now you the hottest thing since white sliced bread. Now you so hot, toast couldn't even come next to you. Okay? Toast couldn't stand next to you. You so hot. Because white sliced bread is what it's going to be. Okay? And that's always what it is. If you wonder, Wonder Bread was the top bread back in the day. So white sliced bread is going to be winning. I don't care nothing about toast with butter. Okay? Toast with jam. We don't care about that. That even was a commercial. Toast with jam. No. White sliced bread. Wonder Bread. Okay, Wonder. You wonder who's the whole loaf? You right now, the one they turn around, the one that's the hottest on the market right now, the one that's the hottest. Okay? Pretends ignorance and dumbs down. Now, you already know who we talking about. That's what they did when they was playing dumb with the third party. The third party, who destroyed the relationship? That the spirit wanted to know. Who destroyed the relationship? The third party. Who's the third party? We didn't even get the clarification. They just told us it was the Matrix. The world is about a canvas to the imagination. Verse 48, silent streets and dead leads. Somebody ends up unalive. I'm gonna take that though. I ain't gonna take no more though. I ain't gonna take no more. Putting Drano in your lemonade or your juice. or your drinks. Damn it. Somebody trying to unalive you for real. Shit, it don't have to be Drano. It could be rat poison. Those little green pellets. They could put it in that blue lagoon, green juice, Kool-Aid. People that like that add extra sugar. You'll never be the wisest. And guess what'll start happening to you? See, that's called warfarin. Warfarin is part of a blood thinner, like, and it's made out of rat poison. So for some of you that didn't know that, that's a fun fact. But to put that shit in your juice over time, that shit will kill you. Okay, eat away at the lining of your stomach. It'll eat away at your liver. It will corrode the tissues, the soft tissues in the in the in the in the in the in the, in the stomach, in the GI tract. Come on now. Especially if you're putting Drano. Just imagine you unclog the hair and toilet paper and stuff in the drain, and you put that shit in somebody's juice, and you putting that shit in your body. Come on now. Think about these things. Yeah. That's serious when somebody putting those things. That's harmful. Just like putting gas putting sugar and different chemicals in somebody's gas tank. Guess what that is? That's a chemical that could cause a chemical combustion in the car. Now you're going to put heat with sugar and another chemical. Who knows what else? Like, I don't like Cat Williams say, baking soda, water. I don't know the recipe, but shit got to lock up or something. See something. All right. So this person tried to do a job on you. They tried to unalive you. You know what I mean? Little miss. Too nice. Not strict enough. Dealing with a simp. Quiet. I don't give a fuck. All boys. This is single or taken. Okay, somebody that's single or taken. They want to know, miss. Little miss, are you single or taken? Don't worry about if I'm single or taken. Let me just tell you about me. Okay, I don't know about nobody else. But no matter if I'm in a relationship or not, right? Even if I put all my eggs in one basket, right? And I just got back on the market yesterday, right? I always got somebody that's in love with me or wanting to be in a relationship with me. It's just me that I'm not ready for the relationship. There's always somebody that wants to be in a relationship with me. Like, my phone is not a dead phone. My phone is only a dead phone or it's dead zone. It's because I want it to be. Like, because I'm healing. Like, but if I wanted to ring, that thing would ring like Christmas was ringing. Bells will be ringing. Right. But I'm not. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. My phone would never stop. I'm telling you. So right now I'm healing. And I really don't have time for that. So, and right now, these dating scenes are not the scenes, right? They are not the business, for real, for real. Like, depending on what age group you fall in, these dating scenes is not the business. If they were the business, there wouldn't be so many single women, gorgeous, beautiful, single women out here in the world today, right now, looking for love, getting hurt by a man, talking about the same story every single day. Oh, my man cheated on me. Why? Because majority of the good men chooses to be lazy. They choose not to do the work. Like, what does a man gain from getting a wife when he got options? What does he gain from you cooking, cleaning, doing his clothes when he got another woman that can do the same thing for him too? What does he gain from getting you as his wife when he's immature, a boy? If I were a boy. Yeah, you got to stop dating boys. And see, the ones that's men, they all washed up because they was those boys once, and then they became those men now, and they have those issues, and they ain't looking for you. They looking for the young because they trying to manipulate, because they don't even want to grow up now either. So now you got this grown-ass man in this grown-ass body chasing after a 25-year-old woman out of his league, and know she is. But because he wasn't ready for a 25-year-old when he was in his 25-year-old stage, he got to regress to that age. So instead of him growing in his stages of 30, 40, 50, 60, and gracefully growing that way, get to 50, now I got to regress because that midlife crisis says, damn, we hitting that mark, boy, and things ain't looking too slim for us. And then we get these broken, battered, beat up broke down people in our life, and here we trying to mend something that can't be mended. Al Green couldn't mend it. They can't mend it. We ain't gonna be able to mend it. It's just not something that's mendable. Okay? There's too much, it's too much damage that been done to it. And they'll project to you that it ain't damaged. You know what I mean? They'll project that I still work if you charge me. I still work if you charge me. Now you just, the thing about it is you got to keep charging me. You got to keep putting in the work yourself to charge me. You got to keep remembering that, after 12 hours, I stop working. After 3 hours, if I work if I don't get charged by tomorrow, I won't have the energy to keep, because this thing is something that you got to keep replenishing. You got to keep charging it back up. You know what I mean? And this other person wasn't willing to keep charging you back up. You know what I mean? Because that seemed to be too much effort to keep charging you back up. Even if it just took a little thing just to plug you in. That was just because I had to remember to do that. That means I had to care. That means I had to take the initiative to think, okay, well, it's been 12 hours. And see, your real man, no matter how many hours it been, he'd be like, okay, baby, you know what? Guess what? You've been up 12 hours. You ain't been to sleep today. You think you should take a nap, or you think you should lay down, or you think you should take time for yourself, or, like, that's a person that care. Not a person that don't care. That one that took the plug out of you and hope that you don't work never again in the first place. All right, y'all, let's get a little tarot on this. I done wasted almost a long time on that shit, for real. All right, y'all, let's go. I got y'all. Let them pursue you, though. For real, for real. I must have supposed to give you that, too. I forgot I was pulling the blue cards. I ain't seen no tarot out here. I forgot I was pulling the blue cards. I forgot that this person had exhausted you. And they couldn't they had got burned out trying to remember to do stuff for you when they was trying to pursue somebody else. They got burned out and bored trying to keep you charged all the time because you required something that they didn't want to do. And when you start doing that, you start pulling on their heartstrings. And when you start pulling on their heartstrings, they start pulling away. Okay, see, the puppet master always has to do this. Now, when you start doing that to them, then now we done reverse the roles, and now shit's gonna fall apart because they can't stand that kind of work now. No. Okay, so things gonna start to fall to pieces. So take that as it resonates. So next time we ain't gonna we hopefully don't get no more narcissists in our life. But if you do end up running across one, you got one in your family, mother, father, aunt, uncles, friends, whatever, co-workers, bosses, whatever, you'll know how to handle them. Hopefully, you know what I mean. Stick to the gray rock. Stick to don't tell them nothing about you, and always no. So the craziest interrogation freak out ever. This is the 4th grade, gruesome, screaming, filmed, teen pregnancy, 15-year-old assault, 3 years in prison. So another kid assaults another kid, a 4th grader, and a 15-year-old. Somebody gets good karma because that's here. And I told you that good karma was here for the good deed that you did for a person that was horrific to you. Inside a safe house, somebody's being protected. Somebody from abused or trafficked girl. Somebody who was trafficked, that's there too. So I told you some kind of interrogation. Somebody gets grabbed, snatched. Somebody's in a safe house for abused or trafficked girls. Be careful, y'all, here. Monitor your kids, like... Keep a contact with your kids or family members or dirty offer. So this you turning and wanting them to letting them pursue you. They say this is a dirty offer. Don't take it. They said that's a dirty offer. Mailbox. Somebody got a mailbox threat. Somebody put something harmful, something deadly or lethal in your mailbox. Be careful. Okay, be careful about that as well. You know what I mean? Put some anthrax in your damn mailbox. Put some damn SARS or some cyanide in your damn mailbox. Some damn acid. Eat your damn fingers off. You know what I mean? I was seeing where they was putting that thing, that rag in your doorknob and your door handle on your car. And you touch it and you fall out because they put fentanyl or some kind of drugs on it. I don't know. Be careful. So somebody might be putting something in your mailbox. Thieves will cut middleman of security line, valuable personal information. Okay, so that too, taking your personal information, cut your security system. Somebody you chained, Somebody you tried to tame their wildest side, but you ain't gonna be able to tame their wildest side because this is a dirty offer. You tamed my, oh, you, they said you did tame it at one point. When they know you know. When they know you know that they fucked up, they start doing treating you fucked up, trying to make their exit strategy. They know they fucked up. They know they've been doing you dirty. They know they've been doing the shit they've been doing behind your back. Shit. You probably would have. You notice that you make him and a little bit anxious. You make them a little bit anxious because they don't know what you know. 35, 35. They don't know what you know. The person could be 35. You could be 35. Out of my controls, the opinions of others, what others people think of me. And they was his boundaries. So what other people thought of your person is what kept him from charging you back up. What kept him from charging the relationship, the twin flame union, the twin flame relationship. It kept him from charging it. It kept him from feeding the relationship. Yeah, but for him not doing it, you get good karma for it. For him not doing the work, somebody's an Eastern Star in this energy too. A Freemason, a secret society too. It could be an occult here. This person could be in a cult or a group. I don't know why they mentioned those, but that's here. So Masons, Freemasons, as well as the secret society is here. Clarify this matrix energy, and I'll come back to this, you guys, in a minute. I'll do them one by one. On the other energy, I'll take it off. The world is but a canvas to imagine. Clarify this. Let's start how it came in, because I gotta stop y'all first. Wait, let's see. I gotta see how it came in. All right, so they want to turn around and come back your way, but you know what I mean. They pursued something else and someone else in a third party, which took them to a rock bottom state and of regret, right? And now they in that progressive energy of coming back or wanting to pursue you in some way, shape, or form. 2 or 3 cards are on the floor, y'all. I'm gonna bring them all up because I don't even know how they got on down here, but let's bring them up. All right. Well, the lighter's down there. Hold on, y'all can't even get in here. All right, so let's see. We got the star on the floor. Star. So that definitely is showing the wish. Wish upon a star, right? Wakes no difference who you are. 2 stars, because that's another star. 2 stars. And then we got gratitude on the floor, right? Thankful. But I don't think they was thankful for shit because they got 2 of pentacles. So they okay. So they got 2 stars in this energy. Is what they said. That's what I got. Because right here beneath the jet, but at the bottom of the deck, I got juggling. Right? I got them juggling the relationship, right? And let them pursue you. So don't go chasing this person. And you didn't, I don't think. Okay? Don't chase this person. This person wants you to chase them. Okay? Because they didn't want to lose who they had. And so they pursued with that person. Okay? Shit. No, you don't. Because if you knew the dirty shit they was doing behind your back, you would never. I'm telling you. I the way it's coming in right now, Spirit had to awaken you to the shit that this person was doing, because it's 2 people, and it's 2 people with strong feelings. When you got 2 stars in energy, that's 2 stars. Like, and over top of this matrix. Over top of this spiral of projection that they was projecting, even to the bottom of a situation. All right, so 2 people is here in this energy. Clarify 2 stars. Because 1 star was on the floor already, and 1 had already came out. All right, so let's see. Look at the Emperor. That's him, knowing his truth, this is his truth in the past, behind the scenes. This is what he see, because right here now they want to turn around, you turn, come back your way and pursue you now. But before that, they were giving you the cold shoulder. They was cussing you out, treating you like a dog. You was the crazy ex. They ain't want nothing to do with you. The discard was like no other, right? And now in 39, they want to turn back around and be like, what? When you know. When out of my control, my opinions of other people and what people thought of me, my boundaries. Okay? Yeah, I threaten you in your box, in your DMs, Okay, yeah, I was a thief. I stole from you. Yeah, I gave you a dirty offer, and yeah, you tried to tame my wildest ways, and you noticed that. I noticed that I've been being anxious around you is because I ain't been telling you the truth. Okay, that's basically it. They ain't been telling you the damn truth. Let them pursue you. What's that? What's letting them pursue you? They want to reconcile. That's what they said. They want to reconcile. Okay, they want to reconcile, but this monster, okay, I don't even know how he came out here just now, but in this issue, this monster, he was a monster to you, regardless to what this whose picture you see sitting there. He was doing the dealings to you. May not did as much as Diddy did, but he's doing dirty dealings to you. He was doing the Diddy dirty dealings to you in his own way, in his style. Okay, not in Diddy style, but his own style. Okay, that talks about in this issue. Okay, I wish to be a princess. Jamaican twist braids. The ex-lover squeals. Day 4. Or on this day, somebody squeals. So this third party, when it came out in the energy of who destroyed the relationship, the ex squeals and says, this person is a monster. Okay, that's what this card says. Monster Sean Combs unmasked. So the third party now unmasks this monster. Card clarify. Now this person wants to reconcile and come back your way because now this other person discovers who they are. You know what I mean? Their cover is blown. So now what did they do to you when when you know who they were, when you found out who they was, when they wouldn't even help charge you, when you found out that they wouldn't do nothing for you, even help charge you in any way, shape, or form, right? Then that other person found out the same thing. Right? Shit. Clarify. Well, freedom, standing up, and awakening. Well, that's the 4 of Wands. That was the union. So that was them supposed to be standing up for the relationship with you. Now they want to come back and stand up. But when they was discarding you, they were standing up for the other third party, which was the other sun or the other star that they had in the winds, right? Mm-hmm. That was the world is but a canvas in your imagination, because that person was being puppet master and she's being controlled and manipulated by the person too, just like you was. She didn't even probably know you was in a relationship until she got in it. 4224. That was a mirroring energy right there. Man, talk about video girl. So when you know they know, right? This is a split. Okay, that's a nostalgic energy when I was a boy and when I'm a man. You know what I mean? That's the split. Now, when we talked about, oh, if I were a boy, we talked about the split. I was immature. That's the split. Even though as a man, I'm still split. I'm still loyal to my dog. And that dog could be Snoop Dogg. That could be my homies, my damn weed, my damn beer. My homie could be a third, party. It don't even have to be a person. It could be like me, myself, and I. You know that thing like that? Like that, because they got an ego. So it don't necessarily have, yes, it's a third party, right? Yes, that's what destroyed it. But if it would have never pursued if me, myself, and I didn't pursue it first. You get me what I mean? Like it had to have a host, if that makes sense. Like for it to travel to. Like it had to be like what they always say, it takes 2 to tango. So she had to be receptive in order for him to be able to open and come to it. And he had to be willing to put the work in to discard you to go there. But it had to take work for him to be able to do that. Meaning he had to downplay you, like I said, dumb down the situation so that he could, pursue the relationship. Only the, what they call that shit, shelving you, only to double back or spin the block or whatever they call this shit, while he horse around and ring around the rosy with this motherfucker under the big top with her for a while. Then they want to come back and reconcile with you in a relationship. And then their undying love and say, oh, I'll never cheat on you. I'll give you the world. Only until 3 days later, that bitch is back doing the same thing he did, because he back hot pack on her pursuit, because he don't want her to leave. The manipulation that he got going for her, he got to keep that shit going. May it be her or another third party or constant new third parties daily. You know what I mean? They constantly keep this harem going because they're never satisfied. That's an insatiable desire when they're feeling hurt, and they lose the best thing they had. It's hard. They trying to fill this gaping hole with anything they can, medicating it, sex, drugs, rock and roll. You name it. Six of Cups. Shit, a fool. They feel like they're gonna take any leap of adventure that they can. The world is a canvas of an imagination. Like, so that's where I leap off into. Not pursuing you, not putting energetically pursuing you like I'm supposed to. So I energetically be the fool and energetically um pursue something else. You know what I mean? Knight of Wands comes in. Okay? I beat my drums to a different beat now. Man, it may be a dirty offer or not, I still beat my drums to it. You know what I mean? In the night, horsing around with another bitch, or beating my drums to my new drum. You know what I mean? I'm still this monster that's being unmasked. That's the person that's sitting here that look like that. Okay, that look like I'm innocent. I ain't do nothing. I'm like, she's lying. I never did that. We're also talking about the Grinch here energy. You know what I mean? Like, they eat onions. They don't. You know what I mean? They bite onions like with the skin on them. The fuck do you mean? Okay, they raw. They got sarcasm. They're rude. Fuck, bitch. This is our what? Shit. If the Grinch could cuss and it wasn't for kids watching the Grinch, even as the Grinch, he's nasty, slick as a peel. Man, get your ass on. That motherfucker slick as hell. You ever seen a black banana peel? Shit. It still got some caution here. Caution you with this bastard. Because look, he already sitting here with another woman. He wants y'all two to get the fuck along. He wants y'all to be able to be like sister wives or some shit. Like, he really wants y'all to get along. He wants y'all to be able to and look up to him. Okay, babe. Even though you might not be with it, this one might not be with it. This one might not be with it because you see she got her back to you. She really ain't with it, but to pursue him, they'll go to great lengths. Because this is what? The world is but a canvas to the imagination. And I'm the fool, and I want you guys to be a fool for me. A fool for love, right? Or I'm going to disconnect from you with the Barbie video with the plug going in her back. Meanie, meanie, miny, mo. Which one of these big dumb drones should I go for? You know what I mean? Is it the one that makes me emotional for it? Or is it the one that's got that snaky vibe? Or is it the one that I like to get lusty and dirty and she's a hood rat bitch and I love the way she sucked my ding-a-ling from the back? Or is this one gonna help me get to the top? You know what I mean? Because remember, we got this damn matrix shit here. So as you clearly see, these are those same steps. Is that where one gonna make me challenge me to do something? And as you clearly see, these two ladders is where these two people here are the ones that's causing a challenge for this person. And see, when he got to do things that's half empty or half full, then he'll go back to these other options. You see these other options there? Yeah, he'll go back to those options because somewhere in these two matrix where these two stars is, these two stars will make him do the work. But for some reason, he don't really want to do that kind of work for neither one of them. And he don't want to plant this seed and grow. This person really kind of likes where the dirty lifestyle that they live, kind of sort of. They kind of like it, really. They kind of really sort of like it. Yeah, and this is kind of when faking goes wrong. So even though they kind of like it, this is where people start to read between the lines and start to see the true mask. That you ain't gonna never be able to tame this person because this person chooses not to do the work. It's like obvious, like the person chooses not to. All right, so talk about the Fool and the Six of Cups. And why the shit is falling apart and why they exhausted. They chose these paths. Oh, okay, well, shit. That, number one, is the only reason why right there. Because things are ending and they need to start a new birth and something new. Because all this faking and shit, fake flexing and fake loving and fake and not hurt and wanting to come back and torn. I'm just torn between the two, and I really wanna be with you. But they don't really know who the fuck they want to be with, because once that person discards them, once you discarded them, they ran off to somebody else, and that wasn't right, and that wasn't right, and that ain't right, and it's just not gonna never gonna be right, because this person got to look in within self. This person got to go in and check yourself. That's effective for you. Wreck yourself. You know what I mean? Shit, too. Honest fool. The wheel going to turn with this person ready or not. Ready or not, here I come. Yeah, if they ready to do the hyphen and do the work, then this star is willing to take on whatever it takes. May it be the other person or may it be you, divine feminine. You might be out of this shit, because if it was me, I'm gonna just say this scenario for me. If, like, when my ex wanted to go back to his baby mom and to pursue her to see if there was a connection there with her, right? And then found out that there was no connection with her, right? And then he decided to double back and come back to me. There is no open door here for me, as far as he is concerned. So what I would do, wherever he decided there was, let's see, where was I when I saw that? Oh, where there was another option that he could grow with another person there, with that other ladder. See, because there was two people here that he had an option that he could grow in a ladder with, right? But I made my option that I'm enlightened, that I don't want to go to the top with this person, right? I don't want to reach the top of this ladder with them, right? So if this woman that he was pursuing wanted to pursue the ladder with him, go to the top with him, then that's the one that's going to go to him, because I chose to pull my energy out, right? I didn't want to go to the top with this person, right? And spirit backed me with it, because like they saw what the person was doing. They was giving me dirty offers. So what all the offer was I supposed to take but to either divorce the relationship or, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, call it truce in it, and say it's no, like, it's done. Like, surrender, let it go. Yeah. So clarify your rebirth. Well, Six of Swords. So what they bolted off to, what choice they made, and knowing that you're not there to make this U-turn is really got them reeling. Really got them reeling. Okay. Because you try to tame his wildest side, but they walked away from this twin flame. They, you make them feel anxious, because they trying to pour some, like, they're trying to make you work with somebody that you don't want to work with. You know what I mean? That's like making you get along with somebody, like, in a group that you don't get along with. Like, they making you say you and Terry and don't get along, but they want you and Terry to be partners on a project. Knowing that y'all minutes from killing each other. Like this not gonna work. Right? She's jealous. So what that did for him, that made him split. So he split it. So he gave you his feet and he gave her himself. Okay, that's what he did. So he couldn't really. Shit. Let me explain this shit. How the shit go. All right, so you went that way, and she went like that. Okay, like that. Okay, like that. So you see his feet, and you see you up here. This you, and you see his feet. He left when you left, right? But his physical body stayed there like that, right? But you see his hair. You see his hair, and you see his hair. So see when his feet went up with you. See all that stuff that went up with you when you left. Everything went up. See that same thing that went up before. See, once you got to that part, I can't even do it. My hands ain't. So remember, this is you, right? And this is him, right? This is when you was pouring love into him. Y'all was together, right? See, she didn't have that. She just had wishful thinking. You know what I mean? She didn't have the same connection that you and him had. She just had the wishful thinking, right? So when he made the choice to be with her, right? See his feet? You see, he came here with no feet, right? He ain't had no feet. He got legs, but he ain't got no feet, right? Because his feet went with her, because you see how she was nurturing and caring for this man? You see how he laying down there beside her underneath, right? Out of her drinking from, more or less from her bosoms, right? almost drinking from her bosoms, right? Because she pouring into him. You see that? Into his solar plexus. You see that pouring of whatever liquid that is into his solar plexus? Because she was pouring into him, loving, nurturing, healing, whatever. Here trying to heal his heart, right? So when he got and his heart got here, you see how they emphasize in his shirt? So when his heart started feeling things that he wasn't used to feeling, right? His head started to twitch. You see, oh God, this woman, right? Then here he had this other woman, right? That he was pursuing because he was scared to be with you. And all she had was a wish to be with him. Oh, I wish to be with him. I love him. But you poured into him. That's a difference than this. So this ain't gonna work. Okay? This not gonna work. Because this ain't got nothing in it. It ain't nothing poured into it. It's just a wish. It's just a dream. All right, so that's how y'all doing it today, huh? That's how y'all doing it. So he's still ready to go with you, no matter if he turned around or if he with another woman or what. You are still the it in the situation. You are the end all be all. You all be there for a while. I don't know how long or how long this cycle lasts. They say it could last years. It could last months until they get the supply that's equal or similar to what they gave to what this person was giving them. That kind of love, that like drinking from their bosom is issue. Like even if this person was just learning how to drive a car, like under the driving school, like even if this person was like say this person was not experienced in sex. Experience is a good teacher. Maybe this person taught him a lot of things about sex and romance and love and affection and things that he wasn't experiencing before he got to this star, right? And so when he got to this star gave him the basics. And yeah, maybe she was, you know what I mean? Could do it in a circle. She could throw it in a circle. She could suck golf balls like a garden hose, going through a garden hose. But it still wasn't this. Okay? It still wasn't that. Even though he gave this person a dirty offer, the same woman that was pouring into him, even though he gave her a dirty offer, right? Even though he couldn't make a decision on which way to go or cried over what he lost, may have been many others or such, right? He still wanted to be able to climb that ladder with her and sit at the top of that ladder with her, right? But she graduated that class, right? Emily, you graduated that class of trying to fix something that's broken, right? Under Emily was fixing to graduate, but somebody might go back to a person and you won't graduate this cycle around. But some you will. You graduated this cycle in spirit. Now that you was in class and you learned that you had to heal yourself in a situation, even through something that you thought was never going to be able, even through loving a person, you had to love yourself more. So you had to let go of that person, even in the midst of loving them. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to do. But you sometimes you gotta love yourself more than you love a person. Place or any other thing. You know what I mean? If it's money for the love of money, if you love money so much that it make you crazy for it, make you do some weird things, and you end up in jail for it, you might have to reevaluate why you what you know what I mean? Your pursuits. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let them pursue you, but it depends also what you pursuing. You know what I mean? So you graduate in this energy and we receive good karma in this energy as well. There's something as a driving force under the driving school. This is also games. This is the eye games, right? This is how they play with the eyes in this energy. This is also so like London. Somebody by name could be London. Somebody named keep your eyes, keep your option with these two eyes. This is keeping your options open. Like you don't got to put all your eggs in one basket. And we could have a gray eye dude, we can have a green eye, brown eye dude, hazel eye dude, whatever the dude is. We like these dudes can be interchangeable. Like don't put all your eggs in one basket. Like Martin, in this situation, I told you the hill beast in you is not gonna play no games. Like we gonna keep our damn options open. We until you ready to be where you need to be in our relationship, because like these people are unhealed and you dealing with broken people who hurting other people, misery loves company, all of these, you know what I mean, people that's toxic relationships. And we gonna break these shell one mole at a time. If we gotta break them all down and expose them all, and nobody be in a damn relationship until they learn how to start treating people right. We gonna break them all down one day, one person, one man at a time, one woman at a time, one narcissist at a time. You know what I mean? Trauma bond at a time, one future faking person at a time. We gonna heal one person at a time. Okay, one person at a time. These players ain't gonna be playing us no more. You know what I mean? Wow, that heart. You know what I mean? What's some of them songs that little baby? Oh, that jumped right out and turned herself over. Look at that. This person crying, despair, regrets about being wild at heart. Five of Pentacles left out in the cold. They crying because you left them out and won't turn back around, and you ain't even acknowledged that they was back there. You just abandoned the situation because they abandoned you for another person. And then they want you to be like, oh, okay, it's okay. You could just go be with her and just come back. We not Joyce Myers over here. It's not okay. We ain't got no strength for that. We ain't got her get hurt and get tore down and broke back down and broke back up because you can't heal yourself. You better level up to us and help heal yourself to where we at. 11:11 is what I saw. You better heal these childish ways before you come back to a real awakened woman that you call sour, a taste in her mouth. You made lemons and she had to make lemonade out of it. She awakened to your tactics now. The key you thought, that skeleton key that you thought was going to be always in her back, that you was always going to be able to come and turn or come and charge when you wanted to. That person is no longer available. That person is no longer that same person. You can't expect the loving person that you met through the betrayal, through the deception, through the just the illmatic way you chose to take your person. Her person, she know not to treat, she know not to play with you like that no more. She know not that you not trustworthy. She knows. What's up, Weary Bunny? She knows you're not trustworthy. You know your word is not your bond. She know you like a muppet. Like, because you know these things has got to be used with a tranquility kiss. You got to be able to, that's still a puppet maker. That's still a control person. This is still a person that is directing the movement of whoever this is. Because this person got to be, this puppet got to be moved by somebody else underneath this gate here. Somebody else got to move him underneath there with their arm. Like, you know, they got to make him cry. Cookie Monster is somebody else's Cookie Monster, right? That's the disguise. That's the mask, right? This is unmasking Cookie Monsters. That's going to be the hand, right? Who's Grover? Somebody else's hand, right? And this is urgent to know that these somebody else's hand is disguised or unmasked with the monster that this person is. Him or her. They both could be masked in this energy. The way this look. I don't know what they talking about. This is certain emulsifiers constitutes dry milk, imitation color, sodium, benzoate, and glycerin, suffering pain. Oh, this is what was in cookies. So Cookie Monster was like, damn, all this stuff is in cookies. I just want to eat cookies. But that had to unmask that there is some unhealthy things in cookies. Even though you like cookies, there is some things in cookies that might not be so good for you. You know? And Cookie Monster was like, well, shit. Immediately after reading or knowing that just because, so in other words, right? This person know, like, now is figuring it out. You know what I mean? With an epiphany, they figuring it out. Like, okay, so I had to see who loved me and what one loved me in what way. So this person has really felt like they could get love anywhere and they could get sex anywhere, and love and sex was the same thing, and that's not. They found that out, and they had to test that theory a bunch of times, and they had to test that theory until that schmeckle got schmeckled. You know what I mean? Like, it got smashed. You know what I mean? Like, they put something in it, gonorrhea, syphilis, herpes, simplex 2, whatever. It could even be AIDS. You know what I mean? Depending on the lifestyle. depending on the choices and depending on the depths of that spiral wheel that they took. If it was all the way to the rock bottom, they could have did some strange things with some change. Woman or man or woman, just depending. You know what I mean? We ain't judging, but at the same time, this is the person we was with. You know what I mean? And they was putting our lives at risk at the same damn time. You know what I mean? No matter what risky lifestyle it was. Because every person that we sleep with, we exchange those spiritual demons that they've been with, whoever and anyone that they've been with, especially if you're conducting in raw sex with them. Okay? That's the spark. That's the initial. That's what gets it going. That's where those soul ties start at that point. And they know that too, though. Most people. And most people try to make like they don't. You know what I mean? So this is pillow talk. So this is these pillow talks that they have with other people. And somebody got 4 people in bed. Have you heard of bisexual? Well, I'm trisexual. Somebody likes to try a lot of different things in this energy, and they're trying trisexual relationships, and that's all in one bed. Some lady could have big boobs. She could be with 3 men in bed, and another man catches her in bed with 3 men in this energy. Yep. And that's where he got the sick dick from. Excuse me. He got a sick dick from this woman because this man can't or excuse me, y'all, does not have a type. He'll roll the dice on the energy. He doesn't have a type of woman. What's your type? Man type, that is. But this man doesn't have a type because energy is fluid, time is illusion. They don't have a type. They don't have one. They could change any dynamic, even though on the die there's 11 here. Okay, this is the safety first, but this person is definitely not strapping up and being safe first. They're thinking way outside of the box. See, you got to remember this person is love bombing. I don't know if you've experienced a person like this, but I want to like just walk you through it just a little bit, just so you can pick up on it, even if you encounter a person, maybe you're just meeting, getting back out here, whatever. This lover in particular that we're speaking of with these multiple people, see, he's a love bomber. I don't know if that, so he comes in with that idea of we're going to be together and we're going to get married, and he's future faking you the whole time, like, and it's rolling fast, and before you know it, you're in bed and it's hot and heavy and y'all both are crazy for each other, and it's like, wow, how did this happen? It's like a whirlwind, and it's like, damn, this shit is so too good to be true, and who is this fucking person? Yeah, they show you the hall of mirrors because now you're mirroring yourself back to them, or to yourself rather, and they just take credit for the situation, and they carry that relationship on until start getting wind that they're not pulling their weight in a relationship. And then that's when they start with the third party, future faking you with the other person, or triangulating you with the other person, because they already in a relation knew that at some point in the relationship it was going to come to an end, because they knew that they weren't going to be doing the work in the first place. I mean, because if they was going to be doing the work, they would have been doing the work from the start. You wouldn't have been doing one-sided shit for them, depending on them. But maybe you was depending on them at one point, and then they switched the roles, and then you started depending on you all the time. You know what I mean? Clarify. I'm an addict, alcoholic. So say somebody's an alcoholic, somebody gets the shakes, the shivers, the damn chills and withdrawals. Somebody starts to profusely sweat, and this is also building a family. But also, I'm gonna tell you, this person, if this person has an addiction, this person might be trying to kick an addiction, right? And they might be trying to withdraw from the addiction, right? So the things that this person will experience. So say they run out of money and they trying to suffer through the till they get more. Say they get paid on the 3rd, right? And here we at the 28th. Yeah, we at the 29th, right? So from now until the next couple of days, they'll suffer through, like, oh, I get money on the 3rd, all right? And then when the 3rd come, they won't have no money by the end of the night, because they're going to binge all of their money away. And then by the 5th, 5th, or 6th, or the 7th, they're broke all the way back until the end of the month again. So like this vicious cycle of them being broke and money and poverty, and like while they got money, they got friends. And when they don't got no money, they don't got no friends. You know what I mean? when they got to sleep in their car because they can't get a room because they didn't take their responsibility serious. Say, I got a big lump sum of money. Instead of me taking that lump sum of money, putting it a down payment on a place, I took that money and got high and treated my girlfriend and gave this one and treated this other star like she was a celebrity, and I went and broke and got robbed and all of the things that could happen in a night and a day did, only to be back at rock bottom by tomorrow. You know what I mean? Short lived. Them tower moments hit hard when you got karma. When you treat good people fucked up. Those blessings that you had while you was with that other person that was pouring into you, we're the one that was pouring into you. The one you threw away. She ain't even here no more. But when this person was pouring into this person probably could have manifested anything of their desires. Because she was pouring in good shit into this person. And I mean good shit. But he took it and gave it over there to somebody else that wasn't worth it. Your money, your loving. He was taking that shit right on over there to giving it to some other bitch. Because he had so much confidence, so much of your energy, so much of ciphering your good vibes that they had taken on your energy. They was taking on your identity. They was taking on you. They was taking you over and what you would call like swapping they miserable life to give you, because you was drained, you was exhausted, you couldn't be. Look, this is how they was leaving you. You was feeling hopeless even after you had poured into this person. Look, you know what I mean? How you gonna be something if you pouring into a psycho? And then that person try to make like you was the psycho, say that you was the crazy ex, that you was the unpredictable one, that you was the one that was conniving, and that you was the one that was abusive. And that was furthest from the truth. Just because of this. This right here tells me that that wasn't you. This right here with them exhausted or tried to exhaust you and them feeling lost and depressed and suicidal over you, and now want to come back because you awoke into their truth. Now that's what they deserve. They got exactly what they deserve. Things that's falling apart should fall apart, right? Because Spirit had warned them, and you had wrote them that you're on the wrong path. Okay? Because you don't have no type. You're getting a little bit too toxic. And this person probably, my ex used to tell me, I'm jealous of you. I say, well, why are you jealous of me? Like, I ain't doing nothing, because I didn't learn until after why he was jealous of me. I said, why would you put stuff in my fucking car? I was jealous. I'm jealous of you. And I didn't know that men could be jealous of you. And this is a bad place to be. And I didn't even know I was in a dangerous place. This is a bad place to be when you with a guy and he's jealous of you. Like, this is a seriously bad place to be, because he's in competition with you. He's your hater. He can't stand you. And the rage and the violence that they will put against you because they can't stand you, it's dangerous. Okay? Dangerous. And then for you to walk away and glow up, even more dangerous. Depending on the psycho. I keep telling you. Dependent on the cycle. Because if they fall apart towards suicidal, these usually don't, because they're too crazy. They too self-centered. Usually they don't. But if they mix with a by proxy of this and narcissism and malignant and social path and all of them other coverts and all of that shit, if it's a by proxy, I'm no professional, but if it's a by proxy, of course. You know what I mean? Of course. Because those tower moments can be severe, and they can go from 0 to 1,000 real quick. Okay? Take it like that. All right, so let's talk about some of this shit. Who's the girl being kidnapped for observation? Who's the girl that's being kidnapped for observation? Somebody that's on their nightlife. Somebody that they take a gamble with. Who is pretending to ignore or have play dumb? Who is doing that? Ignorance of that, play dumb. Somebody that's envious and jealous of you. Somebody that's resentful. Somebody that's in competition with you or competitive with you. And somebody that's discontent with you. Okay, putting Drano in your lemonade. That's some things that's down low. Boy, that's somebody that got tension. They feeling bad. And this person could be doing this to another person. Person could be doing it to them. This is also stressed out, migraines, and worried. First 48, silent street and dead leads. First 48. So this is somebody where that burnt some bridges with somebody and the lack of trust and disloyal, and somebody that turned back on, that got turned back on. So somebody that got turned back, they turned their back on. Some kind of Scorpio or Sag. What's Scorpio Sag got to do with this energy? That's somebody that they took a thrill with, or somebody that they was thrill seeking with, somebody that's on a continuous cycle with them, as well as somebody that has a bad choice, as well as somebody that is on addictions with them. Who is this Neptune? Who is this sea nymph energy? Oh, too many. Too many, y'all. Too many. I put that back. But who's the sea nymph? They said somebody that's paranoid. That's paranoid because of their neurotic, their uncertainty, the mysteries, how we inspire that dull gray area, the black areas. That's the dark night of the soul, as well as the nervous system, emergence of the hidden powers and possess. Okay, so that's that. And somebody's a wave of emotions is here because of their fears and insecurities here. So their emotions and worry and fear. This is where If I Were a Boy, yeah, by Beyonce. So these green flags of being active listener. So who's that? Who's an active listener in this energy? Well, somebody that ain't actively listening. Somebody that's blocked that ain't listening. That's who. That's actively listening, but you ain't listening. We listening to readings. We listening to the drama in the background so we can laugh in private, key to ourselves, and not and let them be none the wiser on how we feel. That's how we doing it around here. Okay, you turn them off. Yeah, because you ain't letting them turn you on. That's why you turn them off. Who cares? Yeah, that's that comic. The comic turns them off, but you turn them on. But the comic was before turning them on when they was discarding you, right? But she was turning them on before, but now she turning them off. Yeah. Well, who destroyed the relationship? Who destroyed the relationship? Family, family ties, that inner circle that they hang out with, those people, that third party family that they hang out with, that internet group, those people broke up the relationship. Quadruplets. That's today. Today, these cardinal energies could be any of these cardinal energies, mutable, fixed, as well. Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. So the diamond, the iron, the underworld, the death, the rebirth. We transform. Something about brown and maroon. Something about these big balls these person got. Somebody might got punched in the balls, kicked in the balls, but these are their consequences. Or these gonads. Bad choices games. Got bad choices out here twice. These games, that's the mind games they was playing. But the games is over because this person could be under the influence. But this is also your suspect in. So somebody's a suspect in some kind of love affair, love triangle, love twist, love of twist of fates or something like that. Okay, suspect number one in her murder. So somebody's suspect number one. That somebody, it's like, even though it's a murder, that's an unalive. That's meaning, like, to me with murder, that would mean like a death. And they told me rebirth was coming. So somebody was like, oh, he's in bed with divine feminine. Like they picked you number one as the person that this person is in bed with as the twist of fate. But come to find out, the person that's got mahogany or maroon or brown is the person that they is using as the consequences, because that's the color they use. They're maroon, brown, mahogany might be a color. So take that as it would resonate under atomic power. This person thinks she got the power to sleep with your man, but this also says that this is an intimate moment. This is a post-trial. But she's the number one suspect. They thought it was you, though. It's another girl. It's your hater, though. This girl is your hater. She don't like you. But you smart enough to know not to double back to this person. But she don't know who he is. So let her go ahead. She'll be calling the police before she know it on him. Before she know, he gonna switch up on her like new tires. He gonna switch up on her. Tell her. On her emotional intelligence. Who's that? Why? What's this hater and the emotional intelligence? Who is that? And why they here? Who is that? Hater. That's somebody that got need anger management. She get mad quick too. It's emotional intelligence. Who's this? They get drunk and get mad. And when they can't get alcohol, they start shaking and having withdrawals. Somebody that's a fake friend to him. He don't know it though. He don't know that this girl that's got a color as a name, mahogany, brown, maroon, is somebody from that's gonna be total drama. and that's total drama. Actions speak louder than words. And this is somebody that's gonna cause a deception to him or her, because she sleeps around. She got many lovers. Let's be optimistic person. Who that? Falling apart. See, I told you this person gonna want to come in. Say y'all had sex last night, and he gonna want you to be his girlfriend tomorrow. Like that's the kind of love he wants to get, and most people don't get in relationships like that. But he not gonna be offering you that kind of love either, because he's looking to get something from you, right? Because this situation is about to blow up in their damn face. Okay, now take it as the way it resonates. I don't know who these people is, but this is the way they coming in. They burning the evidence though, so you won't find out. Fighting for what you love, yeah, because they want to come right back to you on a U-turn. They don't want you to find out about mahogany or brown or maroon. They don't want you to find out about them people, yeah, because they're getting played by her, because she got another lover. And all these people that got other lovers, and then they plan on coming back and sticking their dingling with you. So say that person has slept with 100 people, and now they want to come back and sleep with them 100 people and make them sleep with you too. Nah, we ain't doing none of that. That's toxic and drama. Then you wonder why you all broke down and can't make no money, and why you running out, you're losing your home, losing your car, your finances was low, because you got people cursing your energy with demonic spirits and spiritual sexual demons being injected into you by sparking with a person that you know you shouldn't. That's unequally yoked with you. Drowning. Yeah, that's how you drown with a motherfucker. Letting him bring you as low as he could go. Only while he over there making a bitch pregnant. You know what I mean? He over there causing chaos, drowning in his emotions because he can't keep his dick in his pants. That's his problem. That's the chaos that he caused. And why should you have to have this rainstorm in your life? Because they can't stop making storms in their own. You know what I mean? Then they want to come back with this damn aggressive fucking apology. Talking about an errand. Meow. I'm sorry. Meow. Man, keep that a meow. Harsh actions and insecurities. We don't care. But before they was laughing in your face and smiling and joking behind your back. Oh, I was just joking. Knowing that you was royal, knowing that they wanted to be in a whole relationship with you and had a family with you and everything. And left that to go, left you. Now, damn you. And left you. Where'd she go? After you was pouring into them. I don't know how long you poured into him now. You was pouring into this motherfucker. But whenever you was pouring into him, these consequences came right back in and said, okay, that woman was pouring into you. You took all her good vibes and all her good shit and talked shit to her, fucked her over, cheated on her, mishandled her and everything. And you don't deserve a woman in your life. You the type of person that when you get love, guess what kind of love you're gonna get? You're gonna get consequences of all types of things, and they're gonna be all down rock bottom as low as they could go. Things like on mixed signals, you ain't gonna never get no clarity on nothing. Everybody's always gonna play a game with you because the games you played with other people that was serious with you, because you thought you was playing serious. 10 of Swords, because of your deception, people gonna start walking away, and they did. You know what I mean? Yeah, magician. He gonna try to will it back in his magic though. He's gonna still try to will you back in. Yeah, 8 of Cups. You walked away though. He gonna try to bring you back though. Yeah, he want this union to come back. He gonna try to bring you back. He said there's still some messages of concern, but he still wants this union, regardless to how it looks. Yeah, I made you make lemonade out of lemons and limes, but you know what I mean? For a 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords. She said, I cut you off. Damn it. Stop sending these messages this way. Stop sending these bird bitches this way telling me you ain't with my man. This love story is over. Go have your sex shop. Go get that sex shop you had. Keep your promise to her. Okay? Already know the tea. This love story is over, and I know you fucking another bitch. Fulfilling a fantasy, and I'm over it. Fulfilling a fantasy. Five of Swords. Huh? It's Five of Swords. That's him sending them messages to you. He wanting to be back with you. That's him sending them messages. It's giving him migraines, headaches, and shit. Because he can't get. You said, no, I'm holding on to this bag. I ain't giving you the bag. I'm going to keep my own damn bag. And you go over there and hang out with that bitch. Take that path and take them pinnacles on your back right along with you. Take them right with you. Not pinnacles. Take that shit over there. Yeah. I got my own heart. I don't need you to hold this heart. I got my own Ace of Cups. My cup is half full and not half empty. Okay? And I can celebrate. Okay? Me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and We can do it all by ourselves, right? Queen. Right? We can do it all by ourselves. We're going to get our emotions in order. Get that shit under the emotions, our hormones, our balance back in order. Plant a new seed, okay, of ideas and what we really want, and let them watch it grow. Bonsai. And we're going to get that bonsai tree we was looking for, that legacy. You want that new love? You want that new romance? You want that new husband? You want that new 5-bedroom mansion right there on the hill with that white picket fence and that New Yorkie sitting in the little dog bed in the foyer? There you go. That's all your wishes coming true. You wish it and your wishes shall be granted. I know that sounds a little cliche, and I know that sounds a little ethereal, and I know that sounds like only fools believe in stuff like that. But if you believed and put all your energy into a person that was never putting anything into you, I'm pretty sure that you could believe in your own manifestations and plant a seed of a success of something and watch it grow. Even if it's only your tears that you plant in some dirt outside your house and you cry on it with eye water tears and watch that grow. I don't care what it is. But you're going to plant something. You gonna plant something, right? Eight of Pentacles because somebody over there in that moon cycle is plotting on. See, when your person left you, how you think that he was able to leave you and left you? Because they planned ahead. Oh, this relationship is getting dull. This relationship is getting boring. I want to fuck somebody else. So I can't tell her I want to fuck somebody else. I just gotta go fuck the person, right? So they was moon magic all behind your back while you was standing there. Here you is being humble, Jane, pouring into him. I gotta find a card now because y'all got me hyped up now. Now they seeking thrills at other people. Talk about this is a lifetime and wanting to love with you, all while pouring into somebody else. See, look how you pouring into this person, right? Look how you pouring into this person. He laid there and let you pour into him, right? Never said he ain't wanted being poured into like that when y'all was doing it to him like that, right? Only for him to keep a promise to somebody else. Only for him to go to somebody that's a sex shop. After you poured into him. Now, these are all the things that come underneath him after you was pouring into him, right? Him drowning. After you was pouring into him drowning over your head and overextended in rock bottom. Mm-hmm. A pregnancy comes under, right? Let's. They already know they've been lying and doing some shit behind your back, so they ain't really want to tell you that, right? They've been paranoid. That go underneath there too, because about you find out them getting another woman pregnant, off fulfilling the fantasy. See, he ain't with his baby mom now. Whoever this person is ain't with their baby mom now. They done got her pregnant now, and now they off somewhere else. 129, which would be 111, and now it's 12911. So take that as it would resonate. That's the path that they was on under fulfilling the fantasy. So she already gave her a second baby. If they already had one already, now she got one. Yeah, under this energy of fantasies, right? That go under that. These fake friends, upheavals, but that's going to be short-lived because he's getting played by somebody else. Somebody by the name of Mahogany or Maroon. uh brown. One of those colors. It's a name. She a color. Does it say maroon, brown, and mahogany? The color's bad. Choice. You don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear that. Why they don't want to hear it? Tell me why they don't want to hear it. Why they don't want to hear it? All these bad choices and getting played. Why they don't want to hear it? Action's gonna speak louder than words here. Why they don't want to hear it? Being optimistic is here too. Keep in mind that I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my ish. All right, so this is about an empath, empathy. This is about desire. And this is about satisfaction. They ain't never satisfied about you knowing the tea. They ain't satisfied because you was pouring it into them and they wasn't satisfied with that. So this is also legacy. They ain't gonna have no legacy with you, but they leaving this girl with a baby though. This is two of cups. This is a relationship they in. Under they don't want to hear because they don't want you to be in a relationship. That's what it is. Memories. They remember how much love making you made, and they don't want nobody to get that love making. They don't want nobody to get this. They don't want nobody to get this. No. Celebrating. They don't want you celebrating with no damn other man. Girl, who you think you dealing with? No man that was getting love like that from some woman want another man to be getting that. Like, they know they fucked up. They know they fumbled the bag on this one. Do I go and get to this other person, this other star they thought was a star? 10, 55. Might resonate with somebody here. So this is a storm. Definitely an upheaval. Definitely an obstacle. It definitely was a wrecking ball. This wrecked them in a big way. You healing and walking away and not turning around and seeing them again is fucking them up. Okay. Yeah. They fated to meet, but they had to go to this third party to test the theory. They had to cheat on you. That was what they had to do. They was destined to cheat on you because they was a fucking player. All right. They ghosted you to be with the person. And now they don't want to fucking hear it. Disappeared, silent, ignored, rejected. And your rejection was your protection from spirit. And this is also an unfinished business. Now they want to return with the U-turn here for some unfinished business. It's not over. Patterns, back and forth and baggage. So now they're going to go over there and got her demons and bring them shits back to you. STDs, for real or fucking spiritual. And bring that shit back to you. You know what I mean? From this new love. Whoever they've been trotting around with. The honeymoon phase is over. She ain't you. And she pissed off. And this is where the violence and shit come in. This is when this person starts to, lose people because of who they are, their character. Moving on and new beginnings. Now you want to be with somebody else because she ain't it. Right. Spiritual awakening. Now they know that that person ain't it. And it may take them a bunch of people because this is where the enlightenment, the epiphany, the life lessons, and the rebirth come in. New beginnings. They want one with you. If you ask them to be back with you, they will take you back in a heartbeat. I don't care what you say. They're going to cheat on you again, but they're going to take you back. This is not addicted. So the memories of not being a toxic attachment. He said that you were never attached to him toxic. He was the toxic one. You were never the toxic one. The drugs, the alcohol, and the obsession came because of that with him. Damn, that broke that shit down. But this other person gets drunk and high with them, and that's a memory of the past. He said, you never got high. You never got drunk. You never was a toxic person. You barely drink I even barely drink a fucking airplane shot, like, occasionally. Yeah, and this really broke this person up bad. Like, you walking away and ending this and separating. They thought you would never be able to do it. Like, I'm going to tell you, getting that restraining order wasn't easy for me because I still was in love with my person. But when they had put sugar in my gas tank, and I didn't know they was cheating on me at the time. I just knew that they was like talking to girls online, liking their photos. They would flirt with different people, but I didn't know they was physically having sex with them until they started getting real belligerent. Like, that's when I really knew that they were having sex. Like, I said, he never talked to me. He would talk fucked up to me, but he wasn't talking like he was when he was start wanting to fuck somebody. Like, the conversations was going different because he was bored. He was ready to fuck somebody else. And like the person he became because he wanted to fuck somebody else. Like, because I knew what he was up to. Like, and he couldn't hide it from me because I knew we were together too much for me not to know if he was sleeping with somebody else or not. Right. I was with him like a lot. Like we were 7 days a week. We were together six. Like I knew him enough to know when he was up to no good, even if I never talked to him all day. I knew what he was up to, like that kind of thing. And you probably know your person that way too. You know what I mean? So when they got ready to start doing fucked up shit for no reason, and it wasn't no reason for him to be doing that, and we hadn't had no argument that day, we hadn't had no, beef or nothing going on. And I'm gonna tell you, things that's too calm and too cool for these type of people, these narcissistic type of people, they will create a problem. Like, say you go to, like, y'all went to the movies and y'all went to lunch, and like that's too nice for some of them. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you that right now, and they'll fuck it up at the by the end of the night and say you were cheating because their guilty ways and like that nice thing that you did with them. That's kind of like, damn, I fucked up. I fucked this bitch last week, Sarah, and shit. She's so sweet and so cute and looking so nice. And here my dumb ass and fucked around on it. Now they'll turn that same energy that they was fucking whoever, Sarah or whoever, that they'll get that flashback of that other person that they was with or cheating on you with, and then instantly they get a mood shift because they know they did you dirty. They know they gave you a dirty offer. They know they trifling, did something trifling to you. They know the other week they was beating off to somebody playing with their roles and online, or following through with somebody they met somewhere else on the train or the bus or somewhere where they were. Like hooking up with other people, one night stands and things like that. Like behind your back, you'd be surprised some of the things they did, and some of the things, like, it would make you ill to your stomach. You know what I mean? Like it would really make you ill. But glad you healed. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad you healed enough to be able to even sit and listen to a person speak about, or even remotely tell you something that your person could have done behind your back, unbeknownst to you, as a person that is um going through a breakup with a person. You know what I mean? Like, when I hear some of these other readers say, like, what my potential partner, I mean, even though they're collective, could possibly have been doing behind my back, like, some of that shit boils my blood. You know what I mean? And then for me to come to my page and my own channel and pull my own damn cards and see, like, the same shit, be like, damn, so this shit is fucking true. You know what I mean? So in that instant, you gotta, you know what I mean? When spirits show you, like they say, but when a person show you who they are, believe them. You know what I mean? Because at that point, they're really they're revealing their truth to you. And a lot of times, my ex did reveal his truth to me. But I was so, not that I was head over heels for him or anything like that. It was the fact that, you know, I knew he was broken. Like, I knew he was broken. But I knew he wasn't smart enough to be where we live at. I live in the city. Like, I live in the hood. So I knew, coming from where he was from, he ain't built like that. And he's never going to be built like that. He came playing a hopeless romantic to me. And if you go into this goon world that I live in, playing a hopeless romantic in this world, I can guarantee you're going to get hurt. And I guarantee you're going to get hurt real bad. And any of us that know where I'm coming from when I say that, this person wears his heart on his sleeve. And here I'm thinking I'm sparing him. And here he is thinking he's cheating me out of something because he thinks I'm weak and I'm naive. But that's just who I am. You know what I mean? I'm good to everybody. You know what I mean? Because I don't have no I don't got haters or enemies. But being with him, he created enemies and haters through his own page, through his own. See, he's on Bingo and he's a founder on there as, that shit is all fake for all y'all that don't know. That shit is all fake. That shit is all fake. All those people you see with all those coins and all that shit is all fake. You know what I mean? All fake. And those people get clout off of that. And they make, like, they big people. And those girls that are in those groups are groupies to guys. They have no idea who they are. These guys are one step from jail half the time. But they get online, go to the fucking mini mart, get them a fake chain and a new t-shirt and some shorts or a pair of pants, and sit there, brush their hair back, dreads, whatever. They ain't got a comb dreads. You just, you know what I mean? Put a hat or a do-rag on that shit, put a pair of sunglasses on, and we look sexy. You know what I mean? And now we got a person lusting, a person like a desperado girl, a woman looking for a man. He say some kind words. Hey, beautiful. Hey, sexy. Hey, you got some big titties. Hey, you looking good over there, because he only can see you through the internet or whatever. If you ever been on Big O, you'll know how that operate. And you know what I mean? People come in your panels. You can sit and talk, meet people day and night, all day across the world. And a lot of people are desperate. And a lot of things go on behind the scenes when you're on there. People sleeping with different people get in people's DMs, and you just be the surprise the people, the things that people will do. Like I'm in Philadelphia. My ex went to New York to meet a girl, only to post it online to show that they was together. But she's the same girl that was like, I don't want your man. But as soon as we break up, you fucking him. Like dirty bitches, rat bitches. But who cares though? Because that's her problem now. We don't care. We just exposing it. That's all. We just exposing it. That's all. So, you guys, listen. I've been here an hour and 40 minutes. I'm gonna get up out of here. I gotta get out here to these Black Friday sales. And you guys have a great day. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share if you are liking these types of messages. I'll be back in the morning. Morning. My location may be a little different, but I'll see you in the morning, you guys. Namaste. Stay tuned, girl, because this stuff is getting out here. I'm here for y'all. I'm gonna start doing more videos though. I really do need to do that so that I can get on the algorithm and be seen by a lot more people. Because I really do have something for a lot of you guys. I really do. Like the traumas that I've been through, I really can heal a lot of you guys. I am an earth angel for sure, for sure. If I've healed myself through a person standing blatantly in my face, telling me they love me and I love that person, and I turn my back on that person, I'm pretty sure I can heal you. I can heal you. I'm telling you, if I healed myself in days, I'm pretty sure I can heal you too through your traumas as well. So you guys stick with it. Stay on your journey. This is a path that a journey and not just a destination, okay? We got to get there and then still keep the journey going, okay? Keep moving because it don't stop. All right, you guys, I got to get up out of here. Namaste, and now I must go. Bye, guys.